What's up guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Evan Olbricht and today I'm going to be talking about using content aware fill to remove distractions in sports photos. So I've been shooting a lot of golf photos and there's been a lot of distractions that I've seen in the foreground and the background that really distract looking at the subject. So I have my Lightroom pulled up right here. Let's take a look, and I have kind of a bunch of photos, like 4 photos that kind of have distractions, whether it's this person in the background, some of these right here. Let's see. Yeah, like this right here, kind of just in the way and looks kind of ugly. We're going to be using content aware fill to kind of get rid of these and see how well that works. So let's get right into it. Turn this up a little bit. Let's crop it in. This one's definitely zoomed out a little bit too far. Should have zoomed in, but I do think this is a super cool photo. So right here, I don't like how this is in front of them. So let's see. So if anything, I'm gonna go here and then content will remove. So I'll be using kind of a middle of heel and then also the content aware remove. And we'll kind of just see what works better. I know the heel in this situation is gonna work better just because of the colors and everything kind of looks the same with the grass. So let's see which one's a little bit easier. So boom, let's see. So a little bit of like a circle left over with it, where if you go heel, it's kind of just gone. And then I'd probably go one over. So something like that, and then do a little bit of a feather. And then I feel like I like that better, to be honest. But then we could do the same thing with this one over here. Oh, boom. And then we're gonna wanna do the same thing with this one, except make this quite a bit smaller. And then I'm gonna go over here. Let's see. So that's perfect, and then you can also try to use the content aware removal, which sometimes it leaves kind of the edges I've seen. So that looks good as well. So I feel like the heel is kind of just easier in situations like that. Yeah, I feel like you can't really tell the difference. Something like that. But yeah, let me see. Make this a little bit bigger, and then. Boom. So yeah, in both of those, can't really tell, and then throw a couple quick edits on here. Golf. Boom. Make it a little bit yellow, looks like. So we're gonna want to put it down a little bit like that. Let's see. Grass looks a little bit yellowish, so let's make that a little bit green. And then green looks a little bit. So something like that. This is how I wouldn't fully edit it. I would definitely make a couple other moves as well, but just a quick edit to get these kind of out of the way. Really cleans up the photo, and then I'd also kind of help this back area. Would usually kind of throw a subject on here, and then I'd help kind of brighten them up a little bit. So let's see. Once it gets them, and now it's so good at like finding the subjects, helps out a ton as well. And then I do like a background subject. But yeah, that helps out, kind of help the shadows and stuff right here. So right here, for this, I would probably make it a little bit darker. And then for the subject, I would kind of brighten them up a little bit. Because the whole point for me for sports photography is I want the subjects to be sticking out. So right here, you could just tell that helps them stick out so much better. Than not doing that. So I think right there, that's a great example of using it. So let's go to this one as well. So same kind of thing, got a person in the background. It's a little bit blurry, which is good. So then you can't really tell from the healing when I do it. So this one's pretty small as well, which helps as well. So boom, and they're gone. And make it a tiny bit bigger. So something like that, like just this to this, which is just a tiny thing, but if you're looking like print photos and stuff like that, you don't want those small distractions in the photos, even if they're pretty small ones. So something like that really helps, and then we'd usually just throw this, kind of throw a preset on here. Definitely like the vivid colors in these. His face is pretty shadowed, so I definitely work on that a little bit. Let's see. Grass right there, made it a little bit too yellow with the temperature change. So right here, and then the sky looks a little too blue. Do something like that. I would tone down the colors a little bit because they're a little crazy. Subject, throw subject mask on there. Makes it so easy nowadays. Really helps you out. And then throw something like that, and then I'd probably help put some more highlights on his legs and stuff as well. But just for the example, something like that, make him stick out from the background, and then remove some of those objects in there. I can even remove, something like this right here. So probably go like 20. Oh, shoot, I'm moving the one in the back. My bad. Click, boom, and then I can move it as well a little bit. Let's see. So yeah, it does leave a little bit of a ring usually, which is interesting. Boom, and then obviously if it's something like this, you just throw the heel on there, grab it from somewhere. Usually you want it to be like a little bit of the same color. But you can kind of like play around with it so it doesn't look like you grabbed it exactly from there, and then you can feather it in a little bit to make it look a little bit better as well. Well, that looks bad as well. Let's see. Something like that. That's fine. So something like that, you can't even tell, and goes from that to that. All right, next photo. So just a little example of that. This one, same thing right here in the bottom left. There's a couple things that are sticking out. Do not like those. So in this one, it's probably going to be tough to use the heel because the plants and stuff behind it are not going to be the same. So we can kind of mess around with this and see. Size. Like, yeah, we could use like something like this, but then it would have to be the exact same height, which is a little funky. Yeah, so that's not going to work. So let's try this content aware removal. This is a big area, so I'm not sure how well it'll work, to be honest, but we're going to try it out because I haven't tried it on this one. Let's see. I want to make sure it's centered because sometimes it leaves a little bit on the edges, like a tiny bit. And then you could also keep refreshing. Let me move it over a little bit. Something like that. I wish you can, like, I don't think you can change the shape, but that would be cool if you can make it like a small rectangle and stuff. I feel like that would be super helpful. Yeah, so it's coming out a little funky. It's not liking, I think it's just too big of an area on this, which is kind of messing it up. So let's see. Yeah, it's definitely a huge area for this. But I mean, even for something like this, we can make it look okay. Like something like that looks fine, and then I can kind of throw it like this. And then you can't even tell, because it just kind of does that corner right here, and it fixed that spot. And then it helps bring that out as well. So something like that doesn't work the best on bigger spots, but definitely on smaller spots, it'll get the job done. And I have one more here where it's head cover sticking out. So I wanted to see how well it works on this one. So I kind of like it. Yeah, so I'd probably have it like here. So it's just right in the corner. So I'd probably content aware removal, and then it's not too big, not too small. Let's see how it does it in the corner. Yeah, it's doing a little funky thing in the corner. Let's see. Ooh, interesting. This is good to know though. If it's up against a corner, I don't think it likes it as well as being out in the open. Huh, okay, let's try just the heel. I feel like it's still being weird in the corner. Maybe it's like, I don't know. It's not like oh, okay, so that worked better, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's just really not liking that corner. It's showing like a weird spot right there. I don't know. That's weird. Let's see. Let's go back to the content aware removal. Interesting. Yeah, so it seems like Lightroom does not like throwing it against a corner. That's interesting. Huh. Even like this though, it puts like a ring around it. Let's see. Okay, so that seemed to help. Something like that. Okay, interesting. So I'll make it like a darker area. But then at first it does like a weird, I have to bring that all the way over. Huh. Interesting. Why is it doing that? Hold on, I'm doing something. Yeah, so it seems like it doesn't really like it against the corner, which is interesting and good to know. But even something like that, that's fine. You can't really tell anyways when you zoom out pretty big. But yeah, that's kind of all I had for the video. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped you out. Been really into golf photography recently. Been a lot of fun kind of messing around with these new tools, seeing how they work. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions below. I'm also going to release a full kind of editing workflow from my golf photography and show you kind of how I do that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I know a lot of you guys are not subscribed, so please subscribe. We're at like 260 subscribers, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's hit 1,000 soon, hopefully. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, really helps me out, and see you next video.